Hey guys, so if you're watching this video, it means you want to know how AI can actually help with sales in a useful and effective manner. So let me get straight into it. First, I will show you how this works, what it does, and what are the elements that we need for it to be this effective. Then, I will show you live examples on Slack, how we communicate with this agent, and how it replies back with high-level sales coach answers. And third, I will show you exactly how this works and the back end of this AI agent on any end. I won't be gatekeeping anything. I do believe that if I give value first, anybody who wants to eventually work with me is gonna work with me. So I'm gonna give you all the sauce. So, what does this sales coach AI agent have access to? How does it work? How does it function? So, first things first, this sales coach AI agent has access to all the previous and future sales calls transcripts. We have an automation that we built. Any new sales calls our closers hop on is automatically ingested into the database. So it has access to all our sales calls. It also has access to sales training and programs. So the same program we give to our closers before they can hop on their first sales calls with us, we give it to this sales coach AI agent. We trained this agent on every single sales technique, metric, strategy, framework, everything. So it has full knowledge about sales. We also have a very detailed system prompt, which I'm going to show you in the last part of this video. And this system prompt is the web that connects everything. Without this, nothing's going to work. With this, if it's optimized, it's going to do magic. So this makes this AI agent 100 times faster and better than an actual sales coach with 1,000 times bigger knowledge base. It knows everything we want it to know. All right, so cool, but how does it work? Let me show you live on Slack. So now that we are on Slack, this is Slack testing channel. I use this channel to test all the agents before I add them to the channel that we actually want to use them on. So I'm going to show it to you on this channel. So if I ask this sales AI coach, give me a full detailed breakdown and analysis of our last sales call and keep names anonymous. So performance pattern analysis for recent sales call overview, the recent sales call focused on understanding the client's needs and presenting a tailored solution, blah, key highlights. Initial rapport building. The call began with a warm and inviting tone, clarifying client needs. The representative did well in mapping out the client's needs. And by the way, the reason it's not showing the call title or the names is because I asked it not to. But initially, it would show the exact call title, the name, and it would also show you examples of from the transcript of what went wrong and where. And it also shows you the closer's name, of course, with a total score, but not in this answer because I asked it not to. So closing techniques, follow-up decision, etc. Areas for improvement. These are the areas for improvement and recommended skill trainings. These are the skill trainings that it would recommend based on the training program it has access to. Give me an analysis and performance summary of the last 10 sales calls with an organized format and the final average score. Keep names anonymous. So last 10 calls, call 1. It gives the score based on the training material and the system prompt we gave it. So we tell it how we want it to give us the score based on our needs and our preferences. So call 1, rapport building, good, 8 out of 10. And if I ask for a more detailed per one sales call review, it would give me the exact reasons why it's an 8 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10, or why it's a 6 out of 10, and so on. So call 1, call 2, call 3, call 4. I can also have it give me this feedback per closer. So let's say I want a closer named James. I want the last 10 calls summarized and evaluated with a report on James. So it's going to give me just the calls that James has went on, and so on. So performance summary, total scores across all calls, 463 out of 600, average score for 46.3 out of 60, final analysis, and yeah. So what were the top 3 major mistakes on the last 10 sales calls that we need to look into on our next sales team call? Top 3 major mistakes from the last 10 sales calls. 1, weak closing techniques, issue, action. 2, inadequate exploration of pain points, issue, action. This is all customized. We wanted this to be this way. This can be done in any way, shape, or form based on any training, based on anything that the sales manager in a company would want it to look like. So it can be done in multiple ways. Number 3, unclear follow-up processes, issue, action. What are the usual prospect pain points they are facing? This can also be like, this is very helpful for me as a performance marketer This is very helpful for me as well. I can get a lot of data from the sales calls. Usually it would take hours to like get feedback from the sales department, go and watch the sales calls, try to analyze, try to collect the data manually. In this case, all I need to do is ask. So the top three pain points identified from the last 20 calls: hiring and onboarding challenges, description, impact. This will help me when strategizing ads, for example. Budget constraints, description, impact, concern over implementation and integration, description, impact. Let me show you a live example just so that you can understand how fast it is. Let's see. I'm going to copy paste so that you can see the people I'm going to tag. Awesome. Yep, this is it. So let's see. Give me a detailed summary of pain points or fears. Why the hell did I write? Oh, it's two words. Or fears that our prospects face that I can use in my marketing messaging from the last 20 calls. So I send the message and we'll wait for the response. It takes a few seconds because it's going to take time for it to think and look into the resources. Awesome. So detailed summary of prospect pain points and fears for marketing messaging, hiring and onboarding challenges, description, key concerns. Wow, I love AI. Two, budget constraints. So it's giving me the details, the explanation. I can ask follow-up questions to understand more. This is gold. That you can't understand if you're not a marketer, you can't understand how gold this is, how golden this is. We used to spend hours to search and get actual data, but this is insane, like in a matter of seconds. No need to talk to anyone, no need to search for anything. Quality of candidates, employee retention. I can ask follow-up questions. I can even strategize with this agent. Like at the end of the day, this agent has access to the GPT brain. So it can help me strategize as well. So yeah, this is the agent, live example. There's a lot of other things you can ask for or you can customize for it to do, but this is just a basic example of or basic demonstration of what this is able to do. So now that I showed you how this works in real life, like how I can actually talk to this agent, let me show you the back end, the Anyten back end of this agent. So this is Anyten. This is where we built the back end of this sales coach AI agent. And by the way, if you want this built for you within a few days without lifting a single finger, feel free to hit me up or book a call and we can do this for you. So let me explain what you see on the screen. This might look complicated, but it's not that complicated. I will simplify it for you. So the first workflow over here, as you can see, list SOP docs. So we have a Google Drive folder that has the training program and the training material in video format. We're using for this agent the document format. It has everything in it, written SOPs. We digest those SOPs into a specific database, a vector database. Like we created this database so that it stores the training program and the material and the SOPs for this sales coach AI agent. So this is the first workflow. The second workflow, as you can see, list transcripts. This workflow ingests all the sales call transcripts, the previous ones and the new ones, into a specific vector database. This way, we have a database for the training program and the SOPs, and we have a database for all, like the hundreds or thousands of sales call transcripts, the previous and the new ones as well. And the third would be the AI agent. So this is the sales coach AI agent. It has access to search calls, which is the database that has all the transcripts, all the sales calls transcripts. It has access to search SOP, which is the database that has all the training material and the sales program in it. And it's connected to Slack. So this is the Slack trigger. Every time we send a message, it's going to receive it. And this is send a message. So every time it wants to reply, it's going to reply through this node. It's not that tough to understand. But the main thing you need to also look at is the system prompt. So if I double click on this one and expand, this is the system prompt that connects everything together. Without this, nothing's gonna work. And the reason it's so detailed and this optimized is because we spent a few days, got and collected a lot of feedback from the closers to be able to build this system prompt in the most ideal way. And I love this prompt so much because it's so effective. Like this is the prompt with this agent and these workflows that creates the back end that allows us to be able to talk on Slack to that agent and that agent replies back. So this is it. Not that tough, but very effective. Now in this video, I'm not going to go into the step-by-step process of how you can build this node and how you can build everything you can see on the screen and the databases and the agent and the system prompt. But if you actually want me to create that video, if you actually want to learn step by step how you can build everything you see on the screen with no gatekeeping, I don't mind creating a video for this. But let me know in the comments if you want me to do so. And aside from that, thank you for watching this video. I hope this was beneficial for you and see you on the next one.